Hello, fellow travelers. Today we're exploring Luxembourg, a tiny country with a huge history. Luxembourg City is built around a mighty fortress, once among Europe's strongest. For centuries, these stone walls and tunnels protected the city from invaders. Picture a city perched on dramatic cliffs, the Alzette River winding below. Its old town is a UNESCO World Heritage Site thanks to its unique fortress network. Walking the Casemates du Bac feels like stepping back in time. Luxembourg offers a unique European experience, less crowded but rich in charm and history. This is more than a tour, it's a chance to touch history. This is Europe through the back door, just the way we like it. Our adventure begins on the fortress trail known as the Wenzel Circular Walk. Named after Duke Wenceslas II, this 5.5-kilometer path winds through the city's ancient defenses. The trail leads you across bridges, through gates and down into the Grund, the city's charming lower valley. Here, old houses line quiet streets, and the river flows gently beneath towering fortress walls. Walking the trail, you leave the modern city behind and step into a living museum. Touch the cold stones, walk the same paths as soldiers centuries ago, and peel back layers of history, from medieval towers to 19th century gates. The effort of climbing stairs and cobblestones is rewarded with stunning views and a deep connection to the past. Nature and history blend here. Ivy clings to ancient walls, trees grow atop ramparts, and the fortress feels reclaimed by greenery. Find a quiet bench, listen to the wind, and watch the river below. The fortress trail isn't just a walk, it's a chance to slow down and soak in Luxembourg's unique beauty. Every step reveals a new perspective on the city's story. This is where you truly appreciate the scale and spirit of the fortress. It's a journey through time right under your feet. Let's keep moving, there's more to discover. To understand the fortress trail, we need to know its history. Luxembourg's fortress began in 963, when Count Siegfried built a castle on the Bach Cliff. The site's steep cliffs made it nearly impossible to attack, and over centuries it grew into a formidable stronghold. The fortress earned the nickname Gibraltar of the North, a symbol of strength and strategic power. Military engineers from Spain, France, Austria, and Prussia all left their mark, expanding the defenses into a vast network. For over 400 years, it was one of Europe's most formidable fortresses, changing hands many times. Each new ruler strengthened the walls, making Luxembourg a prize at the crossroads of Europe. The city's people lived in the shadow of this military giant, their lives shaped by its presence. In 1867, the Treaty of London declared Luxembourg neutral, and most of the fortress was dismantled. 16 years of demolition erased 24 kilometers of defenses, but not everything was lost. The casemates and key sections survived, letting us imagine the fortress in its glory days. These remnants are a window into a world of power, conflict, and resilience. Today they're a testament to Luxembourg's enduring spirit. The stones still whisper stories of sieges, soldiers, and survival. As we walk these paths, we connect with centuries of European history. The fortress may be quieter now, but its legacy lives on. Let's step inside and see what remains. Now, we enter the Casemates du Bac, the fortress's hidden heart. More than just gun positions, these tunnels form a vast underground city. Dug by the Spanish in 1644 and expanded by the Austrians, the Casemates once stretched 23 kilometers and plunged 40 meters deep. Stepping inside, you leave sunlight behind for cool, damp air and echoing stone corridors. The passages are narrow, the walls rough, and the atmosphere mysterious. Soldiers once rushed through these tunnels, moving cannons and supplies unseen by enemies. The Casemates sheltered thousands, serving as barracks, kitchens, workshops, and even stables. During both World Wars, they became bomb shelters for up to 35,000 people. The tunnels open into chambers and loopholes, windows cut into the cliff for cannons and observation. From these openings, you get breathtaking views of the valley below. Light streams in, illuminating dust motes and connecting the dark tunnels to the peaceful landscape outside. The Casemates are a marvel of engineering and imagination. Exploring them is like stepping into a secret world beneath the city. Every turn reveals new stories of war, refuge, and resilience. This underground labyrinth is a highlight of any visit to Luxembourg. It's a place where history comes alive in stone and shadow. Let's see what it feels like to walk these ancient halls. Walking through the casemates is more than sightseeing, it's an emotional journey. The silence, broken only by footsteps and dripping water, lets your imagination roam. Picture soldiers living here, the clank of armor, the smell of baking bread, the flicker of torchlight. The rough walls hold memories of those who carved and defended these tunnels. Months, even years, were spent in these cramped quarters, far from home. The maze-like passages were designed to confuse enemies, and they still disorient visitors today. Each turn reveals something new: a spiral staircase, a vaulted chamber, a secret view of the city. Moving between darkness and light, you feel the contrast between fortress and valley. This shifting perspective makes the visit unforgettable. It's a journey for the senses and the soul. You leave with a deep respect for the people who built and endured this place. The casemates connect you to centuries of human history. It's an experience that lingers long after you leave. The Fortress Trail is a feast for the senses. Visually, the fortress stuns with its gray stone walls, lush greenery, and wildflowers growing in the cracks. The sheer scale of the walls rising from the valley is breathtaking, a testament to ambition and power. Listen for the wind whistling around towers, the gentle flow of the Alzette River, and birdsong echoing off ancient stone. The trail constantly shifts: dark gates, open ramparts, stone bridges, and panoramic views. Old houses in the Grund and the modern city skyline blend old and new. Lookout points offer perfect spots for photos and reflection. Inside the casemates, light and shadow play across the walls, and your footsteps echo in the cool air. The drip of water is a constant companion, a reminder of centuries gone by. Every sense is engaged: sight, sound, touch, and even the chill of the underground. The fortress is alive with history and nature. Each moment on the trail is a new discovery. This sensory journey is what makes Luxembourg unforgettable. The fortress tells its story through every stone and sound. Let's take in the view from the city's most famous balcony. We arrive at the Chemin de la Corniche, the most beautiful balcony in Europe. This promenade atop the old ramparts offers breathtaking views over the lower city and river valley. From here, see the Grund district, the Alzette River, and the Abbey of Neumünster rising across the valley. The view changes with the light, morning mist, golden sunsets, and the city's timeless charm. The Corniche is a peaceful escape, popular with locals and visitors alike. Here the fortress transforms from a symbol of war to a place of beauty and leisure. Trace the fortress trail from above, spot the casemates openings, and see how the city's defenses once connected. It's like looking at a living map, tying your whole journey together. A walk along the Corniche is the grand finale of your fortress exploration. The panorama will stay with you long after you leave. This is where history, nature, and city life blend perfectly. No visit to Luxembourg is complete without this view. Let's reflect on what makes this city so special. A trip is more than the places you see, it's about the connections you make. Luxembourg City pulses with a unique heartbeat, blending ancient fortress and modern hub. Walking the fortress trail, you trace the city's lifeline, walls and tunnels that protected and shaped its growth. By exploring them, you connect with the soul of Luxembourg, sharing paths with generations past. The emotional journey is as important as the physical one. Wonder at the fortress, mystery in the casemates, peace on the Corniche. These feelings transform a simple walk into a memorable adventure. This is why we travel, to be moved, inspired, and see the world anew. Luxembourg offers all this and more. Take your time, find a quiet spot, and let the atmosphere sink in. Listen to the city sounds and the whispers of history. Imagine the stories these stones could tell. Luxembourg is more than a pretty city. It has a deep, resonant spirit. It's a place that captures your imagination and stays in your heart. Let's see where your own adventure might lead. Our journey through Luxembourg's Fortress Trail comes to an end. We've walked ancient walls, explored mysterious tunnels, and stood on Europe's most beautiful balcony. This is the magic of travel, connecting us to new places and stories. Luxembourg is a perfect example, rich in history, full of charm, and free from crowds. The Fortress Trail and casemates are waiting to share their secrets. Your own European adventure is out there. Just take the first step. Dream big, plan your journey, and get ready to explore. The memories you create will enrich your life in ways you can't imagine. Travel is the best education, and the world is our classroom. If you enjoyed this journey, follow along for more adventures off the beaten path. Thank you for joining me in Luxembourg. Until next time, keep traveling. Your next great discovery is just around the corner.